Why? What are you saying? Just talking to this ear. Cause Steve is a member of the greatest generation that fought in World War One. Apparently, like what? Okay, talking on the phone with Seema, looking like the mama from Grey Gardens. Okay, and she said, and just like that, there are some things that shouldn't be put in storage. The episode wasn't about storage, though, my baby. What are you talking about? So I'm giving this episode a solid 3/4 star. I'm at a loss for words. This episode, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's. All right. At this point, Miranda need to get beat up, bro. I'm just.
Kay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna tell my husband I want to be with you and only you. I love you. I'm gonna take care of it. Go to Cleveland.
That girl said, go to Cleveland. But she said it all breathy like and smiling. Like all her teeth were exposed. I could have given her a dental exam. Like she was cheesed up, okay? Shape it up, Miranda. Shape it up, because I'm sick of you. And just like that, has a fantastical way of doing too much and not enough at the same time. It's amazing. How do you find that balance is what I want to know. Because I need that kind of balance in my life. You doing the utmost and then you ain't giving me nothing at all. That's amazing. It's like a magic trick or something, child. Listen. Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. We are founding members of the And Just Like That Commiseration Committee Conglomerate. All right, we all come here to just be amongst like-minded individuals. All right, we come here to talk about the fact that this show has made all of us question our decision-making skills, our sanity, and this episode didn't let us down. All right, this episode stayed true to form for And Just Like That. And you know what? I appreciate consistency in all forms, even if they whack as hell. So this episode starts out with our favorite person. Okay, our favorite character, the one we love to see the most. That's Sarcasm. We started off with Che. Che is at the look like a I don't know, is it like a festival? You know, whenever you see like rainbow stuff, you just associate it with something related to the LGBTQIA plus community. All right. I don't know if it was like a protest after party or if it was like a fair. Child, I don't know. It just said equality for all. So they was there screaming for equality, child. But Che has been providing us with 8 solid episodes of unfunniness. Stuff they're talking about not hiding and being true to yourself and, you know, making moves for yourself or something. She was doing, you know. In the crowd, who do we have, y'all? Now, I'm going to preface what because I'm about to go in on Miranda. I'm going in on her ass. I'm going to get her. But I want to say, I wasn't mad at what she had on, y'all. That's the best she's looked in her whole life. She had on colors that made sense. She had on an off-the-shoulder sweater, some jeans, and some wedges or something. I also didn't understand the weather and then the choices for fashion as it relates to the weather. Because my girl Miranda, she had on like sandals. And then other people had on like sweatshirts and boots. You know, we all confused about the timeline, all right? Because Carrie last year threw us into the multiverse, okay? And now we don't know where we at. So, it could be December. It could be July. It could be April, child. Who knows? Who knows where the wind blows, baby? I don't. Do you? Comment down below and let me know if you know what's going on, because I don't. I'm not sure why Miranda looks up to Che when they're the same height. She's always like, I'm confused about the attachment. I personally feel like at this point it's unhealthy. So Miranda's in the crowd and Che is talking about keeping it real or whatever, and Miranda's all enamored and shit, and then Miranda looks over and sees that Raggedy Brady and his raggedy girlfriend are at the little festivities too. And so Miranda's like,
I gotta go. Hey, ooh.
She literally tiptoed out of a festival. What you on your tiptoes for, baby? What you think you got tap shoes on? Or like, what's gonna happen if you walk normally up out of? She was literally like, why, baby? Why, my love? So out of all the people there, now they wanted us to think that it was buku people at the festivities. They had like a budget for like 45 extras, and then 2 of the people were like the dude that hold a boom mic and his little brother or something, child. It was nobody there. But out of all the people there, Shay sees Miranda tiptoeing, just looking stupid, leaving the festivities. And so they meet up, and Miranda's like, oh, hey, oh, haha. Looking all crazy because Che is questioning whether or not she told Steve about them having sex. And Miranda's like, no, baby, I didn't say nothing. Che is like, well, I mean, you're in an open marriage, so why wouldn't you just say something? And Miranda's like, who the hell said I was in an open marriage? She wasn't even that cool. Miranda's quite stupid. I thought it was just that they don't like to tell us stuff on the show. I thought we were just missing things, right? Because there's no there. So I thought that they would have conversations about anything, okay? And apparently they have not. Shay didn't know that Miranda was in a marriage with period at the end, like full stop marriage. And ain't no, we not about to be polyamorous and all that. We just married, like regular old timey married. Shay is just completely taken aback by this. And Miranda's like,
this is all new to me. I didn't expect you. I never knew about my feelings and flowers and love, and I didn't know.
And Che is like, you know what? It's one thing I'm not gonna do. Is wreck a home. I have scruples about myself. I am not gonna be a home wrecker. And I'm like, girl, I would prefer to not be stupid because you didn't have no conversations about this. So again, you know, we in the multiverse. So I don't know how long they've been together at this point because she ignored the girl for 3 months. Okay. And then she took the lady clothes off and it was, you know, bumping uglies at the place, right? And then, you know, now, you know, Miranda is just completely, Che is just completely just flabbergasted that Miranda got a husband, but they didn't have no conversations. So why would So then Che is like, you know what? I'm done. And Miranda's like,
no, is that it? We can't be together?
And it drives me nuts because on one hand, you got them, everybody out here got a walker and a cane and a hearing aid. And they got, you remember back in the day, the old ladies used to have blue hair? So now we got blue hair Betties all in the show on one hand, okay? And then on the flip side of that, everybody acting like a dumbass child. And I don't get it. So where we at? Don't consistently give me unfunny Che and then flip flop when you want to decide how these women supposed to be acting on this show. You know what I'm saying? It's very strange, and I'm not a fan of it. That scene was really stupid. In this next scene, Carrie is at her apartment, and she has clothes all over the place. Racks and racks and racks and racks of clothes. Seema comes over, and, you know, I don't know, they having lunch or whatever. And Carrie brings out this like Oscar de la Renta dress or this Versace dress, you know, like this fabulous dress that she wore in the show, right? I think she wore it in the show. But she is talking about how Lily is helping her archive her clothes. And I'm thinking, okay, so did she take them from the storage unit with the blue walls and the crown molding out the boxes to bring them to her apartment? To then do what with them? So her and Seema are eating food in the living room or whatever. And Seema's getting ready to smoke. And Carrie's like, nah, I can't smoke in here. Because, you know, I did it one time and everything reeked of smoke. And it's like, sis, that's what smoke does. She's like, yeah, you know, when I have a smoke, I put on 3 handkerchiefs, scarves, and rubber gloves, and a cardigan, and a whatever the hell. And I go out and take a walk around the block. Because you don't want the smoke to be on you. I don't get it because you were smoking damn near every episode, like willy-nilly. So now you got to have a hazmat suit on to have a smoke for what? Maybe that was other multiverse variant Carrie saying that, y'all, I don't know. So she's like, listen, I'll go outside on the stoop and I'll smoke with you if my neighbor's not out there. And so she pops her head out the window and she sees her downstairs neighbor and her boyfriend on the stoop and they like making out or whatever. And you can tell it's a young girl and a young guy. And I'm confused why they keep giving us new people. Because they're not even doing nothing with the people that we came over here looking for. Okay, I didn't ask for this young girl on this stoop making all this noise. Okay, why are you giving her to me? We at episode 8. Are y'all having a 75 episode season? And that's why y'all not giving us anything with these characters? And so you gonna give us a little character development in episode 52. Make it make sense to you, girl, because it's not curling all the way over for me. So I find it interesting that the questions that I had in all my other videos, I still have right now in episode 8, because the next scene they have is Carrie looking down, and it's these young people on a stoop of her building. She been living in this same building for 45 years straight, and they ain't never had nobody on the stoop. Now it's 42 young people with buku colors and patterns and stuff, and they smoking and hollering and drinking. I did find it offensive that the black girl, the only black girl out there, was the one who was laughing like a banshee. Like it was a dark and stormy night. I'm like, girl, are you Glenda's sister? Meaning Glenda the Good Witch. Are you the green one? Like, I forgot her name. Who are you? Why are you laughing so loud? And I was having trouble understanding why Carrie was finding it difficult to ask them to shut the hell up. My spirit would have just compelled me to ask her to zip it on up. You know, I didn't understand the whole them outside on a stoop thing and them like framing her like an old lady, because again, one side you frame them to make it look like they're old and like everybody's calling them ma'am and like saluting them and tipping their head, and then on the other side you have them behaving like I did my 9th grade year in high school.
Hey Jamie, you wanna go with me to the dance? For real? Okay. I gotta ask my mama, but I could probably go. That
was Miranda. Who is the person in charge? Goodness gracious alive. Make my chest tight. I'm telling you not. Y'all gotta relax, man. What did she do? She called the dude from the podcast. Definitely don't remember his name. Why would she call him for advice? Why do people do anything on this show? I wouldn't have even thought that she had his phone number. I would not have been surprised if Carrie got on that phone and called up Tootie from the Facts of Life, child. If she would have got on that phone and called Steve Wilkos from the Jerry Springer Show, I would not have been surprised. I'm content to be confused, child. That's fine. Like, hey, I need your advice. What would you do if you had buku people on your porch? I'm sorry, we're in New York. On your stoop and they yelling and making noise? Would you say something? He was like, nah, do you have a gun? It was a scene that just completely wasted my time and just confused my whole mental apparatus, okay? Because for what? Like, they giving us a bunch of stuff that we didn't ask for. I don't know. I just don't. Okay? But she ends up opening her door. Oh, hell, okay? Carrie had on a 1983 maternity smock with a long sleeve white shirt and some teal blue stockings to go to sleep in. Sis, did your closet vomit on you? Is it because it's cold outside? Because again, I don't know what month we in. Because Miranda had on sandals, Che had on a leather jacket. It was 3 months, then it was a year. She opened up a window and asked the Banshee and company to be quiet. And she's like, come on. And the dude is like, sorry, ma'am. And she's like, oh, ma'am. Oh, it's because I'm old. It's like, just be old, and sis. Just lean into that. So now we get to Charlotte. When are you going to let Harry out the bathroom, Charlotte? Do you have something to tell us? Every time we see Harry, he walking into the bathroom, gotta go pee. He brushing his teeth in the bathroom. He getting dressed in the bathroom. Let him out the bathroom, baby. Charlotte comes in and is like, listen, I bought you the ring, the little Fitbit ring, and you have not worn it, and you need to wear it. Men your age are just dropping dead on the street. You need to wear it. And don't think I didn't see that you ordered a baked brie and you got some Hershey's Kisses stashed away. And I'm thinking to myself, Hershey's Kisses and a baked brie, if that's what she is using to determine whether or not he gonna drop dead on the street, I'm talking to you as a ghost. I'm dead right now. I've been dead since like, I'm gonna give it at least 2,000. What you want me to do? Okay, I'm making crawfish lasagna tonight. I don't know what to tell y'all. And I got a king cake on my counter because it's Mardi Gras time. Happy Carnival, y'all. They were being all cutesy, and Charlotte got down on one knee and like was like, Harry, will you wear the ring? And he was like, oh yeah. And so he was like, listen, since you down there, you know what I'm saying, you know what else is down there, I give you a hint, it's my penis. Charlotte was unbuckling his belt in his pants and stuff, and I could have gone my whole life without seeing Harry's yam, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't ask for that. Smith Jerry, I'm looking for that. All right, hey, Harry, not so much. Love my guy Harry. Remember when he took Charlotte to that tacky apartment? He was like, I want to do it to you. And it was like all tacky, but Charlotte was into it, and it was on from there. That's my guy. Didn't ask for that door. Didn't want to see his jam. Never did. So, of course, Lily walks in and Charlotte panics, hurries up and closes the door and bumps Lily in her forehead. And so Charlotte goes out and she's like, girl, I was checking your daddy's penis for cancer. He might have penis cancer, girl. I got to see. I gotta check and see if your daddy got penis cancer. I don't know. It wasn't funny when I was watching it, but I'm joked out right now. My bad to the penis cancer community, bro. I swear I'm not making fun of y'all. You stay golden, Charlotte, okay? Don't you ever change, all right? Now we cut to Carrie, who's wearing the shirt that the Scarecrow had on from The Wiz in her house, okay? And she got some chopped up avocado on her face and a messy bun. She looked like a hobo, okay? Now, why y'all ain't tell me my hair was sticking up? Y'all ain't right. But the neighbor knocks on the door and, you know, Carrie's like, oh shit, I look crazy, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. There's always the option not to open the door. It's not a mandatory thing. They got to set up the plot line that Carrie is trying to not be perceived as old by this young girl. Now, why Carrie gives a damn, I literally couldn't tell you. So now, Jesus, we get to Miranda and Charlotte and Carrie, and they eating lobsters at the lobster shack or something. I don't know. Miranda's like, I'm about to ask Steve for a divorce. And as soon as she said it, he go concerned about Carrie. Well, I guess I'll table my neighbor dilemma for another time. Yes, bitch. Won't you table it, bruh? Can we table you for a second? Can you put yourself on the table? Girl. Woo! The stress of it all. And Charlotte is like, go off, girl. Do it. Go for it. Just keep me posted on it. Charlotte ain't say nothing. Now, when Charlotte said something last time, Miranda got up with her old ass knees and left because her feet was asleep or whatever the hell. And now Charlotte not saying nothing, and Miranda's like, you don't have an opinion about my life-changing decision? And then Charlotte also changed the subject about her child seeing her getting ready to give her husband a BJ in the bathroom, and she told the child she had skin. Charlotte was like, and another thing. Lily walked in on me while I was blowing hair, while I was getting ready to blow Harry, and so I had to tell her that the man got skin cancer on his penis. Miranda and Carrie cannot believe that Charlotte performs oral sex on her whole ass husband, not the Amazon delivery man. Her whole husband. What? What is he dying? They asked the girl if he was dying. So he got to be dead to get a little towel? So because your husband is dead and your husband is octogenarian, she can't have a healthy sex life with her husband? Y'all selfish, bruh. And so then Miranda's like, I'm about to go blow up my life, y'all. Ask Miranda anything about Che so I can see if she knows. Because I don't understand where all of a sudden that girl must have ate that box to the cows came home. You hear me? Carrie goes back home and she is getting some brownies for her neighbor. She knocks on the neighbor's door when she gets home, and the guy that the neighbor's dating opens the door with a towel on. Something happened, I forgot what. Carrie dropped the brownies, and so the guy dropped trowel and showed the smallest little sad little penis. I was like, oh, child. But they had all the penis swinging around in this episode, child. But again, I ain't asked for that. Here go Che and Miranda. Miranda done stalked Che outside the podcast studio location. And Che come outside and Miranda said,
I just wanted to know if you feel the same way about me that I feel about you. I have giant feelings and I just wanted to know if we are on the same page.
Che says, Miranda, girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. I'm so... Che is like, girl, I love you. I'm in love with you. And Miranda was like,
you are? You do? You love me? Okay. Okay, all right. It's great. Oh.
And Che's like, no, it's not okay. Okay? So
Miranda's like, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to do it, doll. I'm going to do it just for you. And we'll dance cheek to cheek in our living room. And we'll have kids, and we'll have a station wagon in the suburbs, and we're gonna do it, me and you. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna tell my husband I wanna be with you, and only you. I love you. I'm gonna take care of it. Go to Cleveland.
Now, listen, the first part of what I said was just me being stupid. The second, like the last part of what I said was literally verbatim what that girl said. That girl said, go to Cleveland. But she said it all breathy like and smiling. Like all her teeth were exposed. I could have given her a dental exam. Like she was cheesed up, okay? But I'm thinking, are we in Gone with the Wind right now? Go to Cleveland. Girl, I'm telling you. So now we get to Charlotte and Lily. Charlotte said she was gonna take the baby out to tell the baby, you know, I was about to suck your daddy's penis, okay? Lily is on her phone per teenagers, right? And, you know, she's real smart at the mouth. She's real smart alecky, which is weird. Charlotte was like, put your phone down. We're gonna connect, me and you. And so Lily put her phone down and she was like, I need a straw. And Charlotte was like, I'm gonna tell the server to get her a straw. And Lily was like, no, I'm not gross. I swear I don't even know what that means. Comment down below and let me know if you know what the hell Lily was talking about, baby, because it popped up like an IG notification on her phone. Charlotte opened it up and Lily was like, serving face, okay, with her little midriff out and her little booty tooted up. And so Charlotte was like, not my baby. Lily has a Finsta, right? A fake Insta account. And she was like, Lily got upset and it's not a big deal, mom. And she stormed off. And I'm like, sis, where you going? Like, what? And then first of all, don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you. That's first and foremost. Let's get that right out the gate, okay? Lily goes to Carrie's house. Carrie gets a phone call and she's like, it's your mom. She knows you're here. How did this baby get there? Like, how did she get from the restaurant to Carrie's house? And then why wouldn't Carrie call and say, your child over here? Hey, why is your child here? You gonna wait for the mama to search all of New York City, looking at all the dungeons and aqueducts in the city for the child, and you ain't gonna call and tell her, girl, listen. So they decide that Lily's gonna spend the night at Carrie's house. So we see Carrie outside, okay, talking on the phone with Seema, looking like the mama from Grey Gardens, okay? And she's telling Seema how cool the girl is. And the girl comes downstairs and Carrie is like upset that the young girl caught her slipping looking like the mama from Grey Gardens. I don't want to judge the recluse community, baby. I'm just saying about Miranda, because she goes home to tell Steve that she wants a divorce to go be with Che. She sit down on the sofa and Steve on the sofa watching a baseball game, okay? And she's like, hey, Steve, put your hearing aid in. I want to talk to you. So Steve is like, what? What are you saying? Just talking to this ear. Because Steve is a member of the greatest generation that fought in World War I, apparently. Like, what? Steven, you know what I'm saying? Miranda's like, I don't want to yell this to you. I want to talk to you. Get your other one. Put your other hearing aid in. Oh, my hearing aid's in a couch cushion. Let me find it. So Miranda's like, give me your hand. What do you want to say? I'm not giving you my damn hand. And she's like,
this isn't enough. I want more. I want more from life. Don't you want more? It's just not what I want. I want more for myself. Don't you want more, Steve?
And I'm like, sis, don't project your shit on to Steven. Steve is like, Miranda, let me tell you something, baby, okay? It's never been a time where me and or our life has been good enough for you, sis. You always been up and down and left and right, sis. I'm just trying to get to a point where we stable, and I thought that we had gotten there after all this time. And now you telling me that you want more. And I'm good with what we got. I like sitting on my sofa. I like our ice cream ritual. I like talking about Brady. And Miranda is like, oh yeah, put a little salt in that thing for you. I met somebody else, right? And so Steve, I feel like, was probably relieved. Like go ahead, girl. You want me to help you pack? Do you need like boxes or something? Like, you want me to get you some packing tape? Because I'd have been helping her ass pack, babe. I ain't gonna lie. It would make me so happy in my chest cavity if in the season finale, we see Steve with a fine ass lady on his arm. Because again, Steve used to pull him back in the day. I'm gonna reiterate, okay? So then Miranda get on the phone because she's 12.
I did it, Carrie. I told Steve I wanted a divorce. I'm on my way to Cleveland to go and be with Che.
Who gonna pay the mortgage though? Cause your ass ain't never going to work. Are you running drugs, Miranda? Where your classes at? You're in school. Did you pack your books? So now we get to the last scene of the show, and she's sitting in her window, sort of a Versace dress or whatever, eating Jiffy Pie. Then she said, and just like that, there are some things that shouldn't be put in storage. The episode wasn't about storage though, my baby. What are you talking about? The episode was about nothing. But it damn sure wasn't about storage. It don't even matter. It don't matter. They don't care. They already got their checks. Them checks been cash, baby. Girl, I just got mad, Jay. That's $10 million for garbage. Basura, okay? Trash. Girl, how many more episodes we got to be commiserating, huh? It's kind of fun though, I ain't gonna lie. Thinking, sis, where you gonna put that big ass dress? That's a gown, my baby. That thing got a petticoat on it. Like, where you gonna store that? Maybe she turning into Winifred Sanderson or something. She just trying to stay young, but it's going the opposite way. I don't know, y'all. Comment down below and let me know what y'all thought of the episode. Y'all, thank y'all so much for coming back. I love you. Bye.